Okay. I'm Michelle Andrews. Hi, I'm everybody in the room. I grew up here in Beresford. Somehow I got to be the president this year because the last person was it for 10 years. So now that you're here to take that over, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I spoke at the last school board meeting. I think the message from staff and being asked to speak on behalf of staff, I'm not going to say I speak for every staff member, but we did talk about that 90% of staff members are wearing masks. I'm going to be straight up honest with you all. The kids that are wearing masks is very few in middle school and high school. And there's no judgment there, it just is what it is. I do want to be honest that I feel like the last meeting and this meeting, that teachers feel very deflated. There were teachers that were of course emotional because we're emotional people. We love your people. That's our job. We love our people, we love your people. So we can't help but get emotional over all of this because whether you all admit it or not, we're all a little scared about anybody getting sick from anything. You know, that's the thing. I think it needs to be said from my heart that respect starts at home. Calling teachers names at staff meetings, making fun of people in this room, when people express their opinions, scoffing under your breath, telling us that we need to get over it, doesn't work for us because we live this life. We are not police officers, right? We are not nurses and doctors. We have 25 to 60 kids in a room. Your people, my people, I have 4 kids in school. They pretty much tell us stories eyeball to eyeball, and we do that because we love them. We listen to their stories, we listen to their whatever. But I don't think we can expect kids to respect us if respect doesn't start at home. And by that I mean, if you're asking someone to socially distance, because we know we have kids that are high risk. If you don't believe that, you're lying to yourself. We have kids that are at high risk that are going to doctor's appointments, and their doctors are telling them, you need to wear a mask, your friends need to wear a mask, and you shouldn't visit your friends right now. School is okay as long as you're following all the guidelines that we originally had in place with our back to school plan. Those students are sitting in class now and are worried. And we're worried for them. And that the last meeting we had, people said that I was panicking. I'm not panicking, people, I'm here. I taught all summer. I love your people. I even taught them all summer long. Okay? I'm not panicking, I'm trying to get a good plan. I'm sanitizing between each kiddo. If someone's coughing and sneezing, I have a protocol to follow. And all the staff in this building are doing their darndest. But unless the school board sets the tone that we will socially distance, that is something we will do because every child deserves and every staff member deserves to not be anxious at school. You need to set that tone. I'm going to be straight up with you. You need to set the tone that it's okay for everybody to wear a mask. It will not hurt you in any way. And if you notice I've got my smile mask on, the kids see me smile. I see them smile. It can happen. This mask I sold in an hour. They're available for sale. They are doctor recommended. I have yet to hear anyone tell me why a mask can be harmful to my health or harmful to your health. Because it's not. And I understand the science. We are rolling the dice here. We don't know. None of us know. We don't know if a mask is helpful. We don't know if socially distancing is helpful. But shouldn't we do everything we can? Because, dang it, that is my job, to do everything I can for every single student. And when I started teaching 16 years ago, that was the pledge I took. And I'm going to be straight up honest with you. I do not feel that I am doing the best for my students this year. Because we are the frontline workers for the kiddos that you don't hear from. The kiddos that come to us and say, I am high risk. I am so nervous to be in school right now, Mrs. A. And I need to be here because it's the best thing for me, but I am so stressed out. People around me stress me out. People not wearing masks stress me out. And I know some of you in your head right now are laughing at me, and that's because you don't live our life. Some of the kids could care less, and that's their right to care less, but respect starts at home. And if other kids are going to respect the child that is needing a mask, is needing social distancing, the same way you would respect an elderly person that you visit and you keep your distance, then dang it, we all need to respect that child. I feel deflated for the first time in my life. I love this district. I grew up here. It is the best place. I would put this district ahead of anybody else. And I am always championing that. I taught in Sioux Falls. I got paid twice as much as I get paid now. I will never leave this job unless you take me out feet first. But I can tell you what, I feel deflated. I feel like there are people, a handful of people, and on the online community, I have to stop reading it. I'm going to be straight up honest with you all. Because it makes me feel that I am insignificant, that I am laughable, that me getting emotional over my child's health and my students and my kids' health is laughable. It is not laughable. This is not me panicking. This is not me being a liberal. This is not me being a bad Christian. But after the last meeting, I felt like that because I got called that and I continue to get called that. This is not what I planned to say, but this is from my heart. If someone can give me a reason that your child should not wear a mask and their doctor says they should not wear a mask, or a reason that they should not socially distance, I would love to hear it. Those kiddos that have a medical reason do not wear a mask. We've always made exceptions for kids with special needs. Always. But I ask you, please, set the tone. If you set the tone as a school board that we will socially distance everybody, because April stunk. I don't know about you all, but my April was not good. I don't want April again. If I can do anything in my power to prevent April, I'm going to do it. I'm going to set the tone that we will socially distance, because we can. We don't have so many kids in this building that we cannot socially distance. I will set the tone that we will wear a mask, because my friend at the elementary school, that's why the kids are wearing them. I'm going to be straight up. Because I say, if you wear your mask, we might be able to keep your friends safe. Okay, I'll wear my mask. I want that tone to be set. Now, I was supposed to talk about legal stuff because I'm representing staff, so I'm sorry. I want to remind everybody that the Associated Schools